artists. You know, just regular people with jobs, regular people with families, regular people with you know, goals and opportunities, and you know, it's just there's regular people.
All right. Question 3. Do you feel logo is hindering or helping the LGBTQ community?
That's the question. I was like, wow, okay. So logo, my thing with logo. All right. Logo, I think the idea of logo was good. It was noble. It was like, okay, great. It's a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like with so many other media outlets, of course, we only see a certain type of gay person on, you know, logo, or we see a couple of them. We either see the drag queen, which is aka RuPaul's Drag Race, which is pretty much the flagship show of the network. And again, RuPaul being a performer of color, you know what I mean? It's like that's the influence that people of color have on logo. That's about it. None of the other shows that have survived on logo have black people in them, you know, except with the exception of Noah's Ark, which in my opinion was, you know, it was, even though it was a big step in the world of GLBT people of color being seen on screen and, you know what I mean, other ways. But at the same time, it's still a lot of times in the episodes, and just with the characters and the character development, a lot of them reflected all those stereotypical things, you know what I'm saying, in the gay culture that mass media kind of, you know, really, what's the word I'm looking for? They amplify. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, so with that said, logo, it's a good effort, you know, and it collectively, I think it kind of calmed the GLBT community down because it was like, okay, we have a network that's biased for us. However, most of the programming does not really truly reflect the, you know, the GLBT population. You know, it's really white, middle class, you know, men. A lot of them in a lot of the shows or a lot of the subject matter, it's about promiscuity or, you know, being irresponsible, either, you know, when it comes to drug abuse or, you know, irresponsible with their bodies and sex and stuff like that. And I think that ultimately does not help the cause, you know what I mean? Because what's getting lost in the translation is the fact that although all these things do happen, you know what I'm saying? Although these things are present in the community, there's still this whole other side to it. And not only that, you're forgetting about all of the, you know, lesbians or women, you know what I'm saying, who are same gender loving people that are gay too, you know what I mean? They're not being represented on logo, like in some cases not at all, you know what I mean? So I think that that's unfair to, you know, women and women of color. So yeah, logo it was a step in the right direction, but I don't think that they've done enough to really call themselves into being accountable for the integrity of their programming, basically. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So